you are an indie music fan who has been feeling, let's call it, disgruntled that so many of the best and most talked about records of this year have been pop albums, boy, do I have a great fucking new record to recommend you. It is the sophomore album from Freako. It's called Something Worth Waiting For, and boy, was it something worth waiting for. Freako is a Chicago indie rock outfit who hit the scene a few years ago on the back of a lot of momentum from some really early great singles that led into their 2024 debut album, which landed on my best debut albums of the year list that year and left me really looking forward to what they did next. For good reason, as now just a few years later, they have expanded on their style, a blend of indie folk and indie rock that harkens back to a lot of the instrumentally and compositionally verbose indie rock bands of the 2000s, be it Arcade Fire, Broken Social Scene, New Pornographers. They're not Canadian, I just realized all those recommendations are Canadian, but whatever. But what I was hoping for going into this record after hearing one great single after another, like 7 Degrees and Still Around, was that the band would expand their sonic vision and their compositional abilities, and Jesus Christ, does that come true. Starting from the very first song on this record, Guess, the crescendos are just so dramatic, so harrowing. This album's ability to start so gentle and intimate and slowly build up momentum to these propulsive, dramatic highlights one time after another and make it so refreshing and engaging every single time is remarkable. The rising tension of a song like Certainty or a track like Alice, both of which are huge highlights amongst the deep cuts, then we don't even get to the dramatic, massive 6-minute title track, which was dropped as a single the week this record came out, until all the way right at the end of the record. And as soon as you've digested that piece of compositional mastery, then you get to what is an emotionally gripping finale to the entire record. It is just such an articulate, such a poetic, such a dramatic, such a propulsive series of indie rock tunes. At just 9 songs, they have managed to hit about 9 home runs and spawn a really engaging indie record that both expands the idea of what Freako is capable of as a band while also dialing back on the clock on a really beloved style of music. For that reason, I'm going with an 8.5 to a fucking 9 on this thing. God damn it, I had high expectations for it, and it is so good. It is living up to them. Must hear indie rock music. Album of the year contender for some people. Tell me in the comments what you think about it.